Hey guys, Nary here from DrakeWingGaming, so if you know me on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming at you with another Let's Play episode of Dawn Chorus. Now, in the last episode, we found Klaus, and he had a very large, creepy, werewolf-looking figure behind him. Now, what's a bit interesting about this is that no one seems to know who Klaus even is, and no one seems to have seen him. Actually, let's lower that volume a little bit. There you go. Yeah, like, seriously, no one seems to know who this guy is. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it, shall we? I think this is it. There we go. Okay. Just a moment. Okay, alright. I'm getting character here. Alright. I'll go back to my room and tell Jorgen I'm going out. I'll be back in just a moment. And I'm left alone with Miko. So... how's the camp going for you so far? Oh, fairly good. That's good. Silence. Then I noticed 2 empty beer bottles on the desk. Miko, since when do you drink? You always hated this stuff. And not without a good reason. You know, you don't have to pretend you care about me. His words hit me like a fist. Miko, do I really only pretend to care about him? Is everything fine? Okay, I'm back. Ready to go, Carvin? Yeah, let's go. I stand up from the bed and leave the room together with Lake. Standing in the door, I turn around to look at Miko, but he's not looking at me. Wow, that was weird. Did I save? There we go. The wind is howling. It's snowing again. We need to hurry before the snow covers all the tracks. Okay, where now? It's down this path. Lashed by wind and rain, we walk into the forest. Miko's words keep echoing in my head ever since we left the room. You know you don't have to pretend you care about me. Okay, I think it was here. I gulp. The forest seems much darker than it did just, what, half an hour ago? I'm not even sure how much time has passed. I just hope we're not too late. You know, maybe it's just what you told us getting to me, but this place seems really ominous, you know? Oh, come on, don't chicken out on me now. Lake only nods, but he doesn't seem very comfortable with the situation. You don't have to pretend you care about me. We just have to be careful, right? There's 2 of us. Everything will be fine. I really hope you're right, Carvin. We leave the path and go into the thick forest. Lake brushes against my side from time to time. I don't know if it's because of how narrow the path is here or because he prefers to be as close as possible. Thankfully, both my and Klaus's paw steps are still clearly visible in the thick layer of snow. This time, I don't care about being seen, so we can go much faster. We reach the meadow after just a few minutes of walking in silence. Lake suddenly stops in his tracks. Hey, what's up? I look at his face and see it contorted with horror. I turn into the direction where he's looking, and there in the middle of the meadow, I see a pentagram drawn in the snow with a pair of antlers laying in the middle of it. Holy hell! I jump back, stumbling onto Lake. He catches me and holds me firmly. That thing definitely wasn't there the last time I was here. You mean the pentagram? Or the antlers? Both! I'd tell you if I saw something like this. Right, so, what now? I walk into the meadow, Lake following me closely. Hey, aren't those runes antlers? My legs feel weak under me. The pentagram looks like it was painted with blood. Antlers indeed looked like runes, but then I never took a closer look at them. They don't have to be his. Maybe there was some other deer around. Which doesn't make any of this less concerning, but I don't say that out loud. Maybe he just shed his antlers? In the middle of a fucking blood pentagram? Hey, don't look at me like that. Maybe he was on a walk, shed his antlers, then drew the pentagram just to spook someone out? I really want to believe that, but it doesn't add up. What about Klaus, then? What would be his role in that? And what about that creature I've seen here? Uh-oh. Suddenly I hear some rustling somewhere behind us. We were arguing so loudly that we didn't notice someone approaching. I turn around, hoping to finally get some answers. Yeah! That's a quick save right here. Boss encounter. But this is not the answer I expected. Oh, fuck! I get behind... No. No. I thought I was gonna, like, shove Lake, like, in the other direction. I'm not shoving Lake at that thing. Fuck that. Let's start running. I turn around and start running as fast as I can. Which proves to be a stupid idea, because after just a few meters, I stumble over a root and fall to the ground. Lake stops and looks at me in horror. Run! God damn it! Just run! He hesitates for a moment before he dashes forward into the forest. I turn around and face the beast. I've heard legends of such creatures, something between us and our feral ancestors. But that's why they were there. But that's what they were, just legends. And yet here, before me, flesh and blood, stands one. It's towering, absolutely huge and beastly. Its broad chest expands with heavy breaths. Its massive arms look like they could tear me to pieces with ease. Its eyes are terrifying, two white orbs gleaming with bloodlust, looking straight into mine. Only now it hits me that this is probably how I die. Time seems to come to a halt. Nothing around us moves. The only thing I hear are my heartbeat and the beast's heavy breaths. It's a quick save right here. Maybe something will happen if I reach out to it. I raise my paw slowly and reach out to the creature. It stares at me, confused, and frankly, I'm confused about my actions too. Cautiously, I put my paw to its chest. The fur covering it is thick and coarse, probably the thickest I've seen. I brush it with my fingertips, touching the skin beneath it. Under its pelt, the wolf-like creature is hot like a furnace. Its whole body vibrates with a low rumble emanating from its chest. Emboldened, I raise my other paw, and, looking the creature in the eyes, gently touch the side of its muzzle. It observes me curiously, and I can't help but wonder why it didn't kill me yet. I rub the side of its snout with my thumb, then gently brush the underside of it with the rest of my fingers. The wolf-like creature half closes its eyes and continues to rumble contentedly. However absurd this might seem, maybe this is my way out. If I keep it occupied for long enough, maybe Lake will return with some help. Knowing that my life depends on it, I go back to rubbing the wolf's chest with my other paw. Suddenly the creature lowers its head to me and I freeze in horror. Instead of biting me, it presses its nose against my neck and takes a whiff of my scent. I exhaled loudly. For a moment I thought I'm done. Its hot breath tickles my skin and causes me to shiver. I put my other paw on the wolf's chest and rub its fuzzy chest. His pecs are rock hard underneath the thick pelt. Oh god, are we gonna get some fucking werewolf love in here? I let my paws wander down the creature's body, rubbing at its fuzzy belly while it keeps nuzzling at my neck. Oh my god. The beast puts its clawed paw on my shoulder. Its touch is surprisingly light and gentle, the padded paw rubbing my shoulder slowly. More and more intensely. Hey, are you there? Carvin? Lake! Are you alright? I look around, disoriented. I'm in the lobby? Why wouldn't I be? I think I've had a nightmare, a pretty awful one. Yeah, I thought so. You were tossing and turning a lot. I thought I would better wake you up. Thanks, Lake. I guess I really got spooked by that meeting with Klaus, huh? Although, a part of me wonders where the dream was going. Wait. What about that creature I've seen in the forest? Lake, have you maybe seen a black cat with dyed hair here around the guest house? Wow, this is getting really weird. You mean Klaus? I've seen him enter the guest house not long ago. What about him? Phew, at least that part of the dream wasn't true. Just nothing, don't worry. Are you feeling better now, Carvin? He gives me a smile that could melt ice. God, he's sweet. Now I certainly do. Thank you, Lake. I'm glad to hear that. I see you're still half asleep. I'll leave you for now, okay? Sure. See you around the guest house, then. Feel free to visit me sometime. I stand up and stretch my limbs. Man, that nightmare was something else. Thankfully, most of it already I can't remember. It's like trying to see something at the bottom of the lake, looking through the surface distorted by ripples. Hopefully, when I find Klaus, I'm going to get some answers from him. But now, I sit back on the couch again, looking out the window at the mountainous landscape. I wish I had a cup of tea now, but the view is enough to calm my nerves. Let's go pay Miko a visit. I walk around the guest house aimlessly for a while, and my pause lead me to the residential area. Suddenly, I realize that I'm standing in front of the door to Miko's room. I promised him that I would visit him today, and there is literally nothing stopping me right now. All I have to do is knock on the door, and I will be greeted by my school friend again. I gulp loudly, and after a few seconds of hesitation, I finally do it. Just a moment! I can faintly hear Miko's voice from behind the door. I don't have to wait long. After several seconds, the door opens and Miko's smiling face greets me. Hey, good to see you! I was starting to think you wouldn't come. I enter the room and he closes the door after me. It looks fairly similar to what I've seen in the dream, just more real. The whole floor is cluttered with a multitude of cables and boxes filled with blinking lights. They are arranged in a semicircle, and there's a pillow on the floor in front of them. The curtains are drawn and the lights are all turned off, giving the room a grimy feel. It has the same furnishing as mine, apart from having twin beds instead of just one, yet the dimness gives it a completely different feel. Oh wow. Miko, did you really bring all that with you? Where did you even fit it? Okay guys, I'm going to pause it right there. Thank you so much for watching. That has been another episode of Dawn Chorus. I'm very much enjoying this game. Actually, I guess I wasn't wrong about that being a werewolf daddy in my last video title. So, guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring that little notification bell. The channel has been really doing well lately. I'm getting a lot more. I'm getting pretty much more views than I ever have before, and I'm getting more people subscribing to the channel. Thank you all so much. There's plenty more content coming down the pipeline. Don't worry. But anyway, I love you all. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!